First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's got room to run right at the start. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Throwing to begin is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Ready? Second down throw for Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And he's brought down after a gain of 5. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Red, yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut.
Now Jacobs. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go. Yellow. 20. Beetle blue. Smash. Red. Set.
To throw is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Steal, black, down. 50, green.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ready, break. Ready, ready. Black 40. Blaster, 6. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Light. That is caught by the tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From 31, here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Now a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown so so far here in the first half. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. 10, red, third, black, shot. Ready.
Here's Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
Hut.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready, ready. Set.
Throwing is Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That one good for 29.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll play action with Love. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Great. Carlos, anyone else? Carlos Vieri.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is brought in. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a run. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands.
He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagle. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This returnable with Reed. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
Now Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on second down, Love. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Ready.
Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They'll go for it. Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport, and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. And his guys will get the football right at the 12. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And this will be a Bears first down as he gets it up past the 35.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
What is going on?
They'll run here with Swift. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Down to about the 37.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. 7 yards in on the first down screen play. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 52 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Block 40. Cut.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go. 63. Cut.
They go bootleg. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers 1st down.
Set. Ready.
1st and 10 at
Ultra.
the
Go
48-yard
ultra.
line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Red. Yellow. Ready.
Throwing. Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now Love. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Ready.
Love now. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He has it complete to Christian Watson. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Love, he's going to change the play here.
Ready.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the players we really like. We say we use them to start the second half and get us going.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Let's go now. Yellow. 22. Huge. Yellow. Black ultra. Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down and a yard.
What is that?
On the ground with a tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run the draw here with Swift.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
What is it?
Here's Swift.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Williams looking to do it himself.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Touchdown Bears! Colston Loveland, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. That last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Here we go. Right. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Black 40.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 58 yards.
58 yards.
45.
First down, Packers.
Ready.
To the air again, Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively.
Will Green.
Love looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Right. 52 blue. Claws red. Yellow blue.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden from 8 yards out. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Love throwing for it.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Throwing is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff to Swift, running left.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And this will be caught, but forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
said, I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief, I said, that was all about the joker and the thief in the night.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Tonight, an NFC North rivalry renewed. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. That one gains 7. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Williams on 1st down. He set up the screen here to Swift. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Williams again. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Man in motion, headed right. 3rd and 2. Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically...
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but it's flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense. Not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go. 45, white. Red, yellow. Spike, white. Ready?
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Slide blue. Needle blue. Ready.
To the air with Love. Catch is made in close. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.